Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to 1111 Memories Retold. Okay, so we're getting ready to go work on putting a balloon together. Kurt had a plan. We gathered supplies, but then on the little cutscene back, he said something really ominous. Like he is not happy with me, and I'm a little scared to go in the barn, but I guess we're gonna find out what happens here in a minute. So. All right, hope for the best. Do I talk to you? Do I just crank the thing? I just cranked the thing. Okay. This is a nice barn considering Kurt likely built it all himself. Still not sure how this balloon is supposed to get me to Canada from Germany. Oh, crap.
Something was wrong. My daughter didn't normally call out like that. She didn't make a fuss.
Yeah. She's okay. Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to scream because she's got the lung problem, but... Oh no, they got news about Max. Oh crap!
Hurry! At the time, I thought maybe there'd been an accident and he needed my help. It never occurred to me that I'd done anything wrong. It just never occurred to me.
Are you kidding?
Hurry!
That guy that Barrett executed was Max? And we frickin' took the picture.
Hurry! Das ist er. Das ist er. Das ist mein Sohn. Und du hast dieses Bild gemacht. Du warst dort. Ist er tot? Du Mörder!
I'd punch the guy. Holy cow.
I was as surprised as Kurt. I didn't know who Max was. It's like the picture of his son triggered something in him. Flipped a switch. You could see it in his eyes. Before we knew it, he packed up early, went back to war, and took a bunch of my photos with him.
Germany is interested only in its final push on the Western Front. They believe they can take Paris. I've not come here for Paris.
He's going out for blood.
By chance, I've been reunited with Franz. I haven't seen him since Vimy. Franz is built for war. Cold and detached, he sees the Tommy as vermin. I never used to understand him, but I do now. He will be a valuable ally. He has agreed to help me find the man in the picture.
He's gonna hunt Barrett
So
down.
that was it. Kurt left. Me? I resolved to build that balloon. I didn't know if I could do it without Kurt, but I knew I had to try. It was a long shot, but I didn't want to spend the rest of my life in Germany. And back home, there was Julia.
Are you seriously gonna stay in the house of this man's family while he's gone? Okay, June 1918, 5 months until peace. Kurt's on a mission. Let's go with him.
I will find out the truth about Max. I promise, Katrin.
Wir müssen über die Brücke, bevor sie gesprengt wird, Kurt!
Cross the bridge before they blow it up. All right.
As we move against the Allies, as everyone focuses on the attack, I focus on one thing. I focus on the man in the picture. I will find him for you, Katrin. And I will find the truth.
Okay, all that time, I never knew that would matter like that. I need the subtitles to make out what they're saying. I don't know how anybody would deal with that as actual radio communication. Okay, do I need a gun? No. Just need to get out of here. So we took the bridge, okay. Meanwhile...
I was always grateful to Katrine. Even after everything that happened, she let me stay in the house.
What?
Maybe she just liked the company. I don't know. I helped in whatever way I could, and the three of us kind of fell into a routine.
How in the world do you explain to this woman when you don't speak the language that you didn't actually kill her son? Or weren't in any way responsible for it? Young Soldier, part 3 of 3. Gotta use the mouse on this one. It's so wacky. We clearly missed a lot of we missed a lot of collectibles. Age of soldiers. The average age of soldiers is decreasing rapidly following the high number of casualties. At the beginning in 1914, soldiers were mostly over 20 years old, but there was quickly a need for more. Soon, men from 16 years old will join the war on both sides. That's ridiculous.
Noch keine Nachricht von Kurt heute. Ich versuche mir keine Sorgen zu machen. Luzi braucht ihren Vater. Sie muss wissen, dass er in Sicherheit ist. Ich weiß nicht, was wir ohne sie machen würden, Harry. Ich hoffe, Kurt verzeiht mir, dass ich sie hier im Haus behalte.
That's gonna be a weird conversation. Kurt didn't leave in the most rational state of mind.
Ich habe Hunger, Harry. Ist noch Brot da?
Bread. Yes, I can help you with bread. I know where the bread is. The bread's going to be in the same place, but we're going to need a knife too. Might as well get it. These massive German loaves of bread. New. Oh, we're going to close the doors. Close the drawers, unlike Kurt. We're going to be polite about the doors being opened. Young Soldier Part 3 of 3. What? How does that work? Prisoner Letter Part 3 of 3. Prisoner Letter. Did we read about the prisoners already? I'm quite well. I think we read this already. If not, I'm losing my mind. We just talked to him?
Du bist nicht wirklich ein Feind, oder, Harry?
I mean, me particularly, no. I'm not the enemy. I hope I've proved that living in your house. Wait, no, there's knives in there.
Du bist lustig, Harry. Du bist so albern und du bringst mich zum Lachen. Geh nicht weg, Harry. Bleib doch für immer in Deutschland. Eine große Scheibe, eine große Scheibe.
Eine große Scheibe. That's so sweet that she wants us to stay.
Danke, Harry.
Uh-oh.
That day, the postman gave me a letter. And for once, it wasn't from Julia. The postmark was from Newport, in Belgium.
Ein Brief für Harry Lambert.
Harry, my boy. It took me forever to track you down. I've thought of you often since Passchendaele. And I'm sorry, Harry. For everything. For dragging you into this war? For leaving you there? I swore to protect you and I failed. An officer is only as good as his men, and you are the finest of men, Harry. If you'll take one final order from your old major, it's this. Go home, Harry. The first chance you get. Go home to your girl. You've got the uniform now. I know it's the only reason you joined. She'll love it. With respect and friendship. Barrett.
Wow. That's the kindest he's ever
The
been.
Major? Last time I saw him was when the shell hit at Passchendaele. I couldn't believe he survived it. I guess what they said in the trenches was true. The war just couldn't kill him.
Okay, why are you picking
Work on the balloon was slow.
all the apples?
I had no idea what I was doing.
Apples or bowling balls. One of the two things. Wow. You could live off that for a while. Can I give it to her?
Hast du etwas von Papa gehört?
No,
Du
sweetie.
und Papa bleibt für immer Freunde. Das weiß ich.
I wish that was true.
Ich will nicht, dass der Krieg aufhört, weil du dann nach Hause fährst.
What can I do with this apple? I feel like you should be eating it to go with your bread. Can I set it down? Can I take a picture of her?
No.
Okay, this apple's not just stuck to my hand. Alright, well, whatever. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's another apple. I don't need any more apples. Thanks, I'm good. This is gonna block the door. I don't know why it's there, except to make us do one more thing. I'm pretty good to do this with a bowling ball attached to one wrist.
I barely even understood Kurt's plans. But he did, wherever he was.
Two months later, August 1918, north of Amiens, France.
Dear Catherine, the offensive of Paris failed. We are forced to retreat to Germany. Yet today, I made progress for the first time. I know his name now.
River postcard. Okay, well, I'll keep my eye out for any more. I don't know that we're on a river right now, but...
Du suchst nach den Kanadiern? Da hinten haben wir einen zurückgelassen.
Die Tommies haben Scharfschützen in diesem Gebiet. Geh lieber nicht weiter.
Every Canadian I capture either claims ignorance or simply misunderstands. They all look at me as if I'm some kind of madman. But this one understood. And this one recognized the man in the picture.
That glow of getting ready to get shot. Oh, who's this?
Don't kill me! I'm no threat to you! Is that Major Barrett? I don't know where he is, I swear!
Barrett, Catherine. His name is Barrett.
I daydreamed a lot back then.
What a, stark difference. I think
If I could finish that balloon, I thought, maybe somehow I could escape. Maybe somehow I could get back to Julia.
Harry is, so charmed in this story. He goes in as a photographer, goes in just to get a girl, kind of prancing through some of the best parts of the war, if there are good parts, like you see in shows in Paris and stuff like that. He even goes to prison camp, and it's not that bad. And he ends up at a farmhouse at his friend's house in Germany. Like, this war is not the same for him as it is for everybody else.
Du und Papa sind noch Freunde, oder?
Again, sweetie, I'm not sure. Here's some water. Okay. What is with the young soldier stuff? Alright, well, let's jump on this thing.
As the months went by, Katrine kept me updated about Kurt. She'd point to maps to show me where he was, explain as best she could. Kurt sure didn't give up easy.
Two months later, October 1918, north of Denain, France. Wow, this is the darkest music we've had.
Das ist Ihr Übersetzer. Was für ein Glück. Bring ihn zum Reden, Kurt. Der hier versteht jedes Wort.
Was wollen Sie denn von mir? Bitte, ich habe einen Sohn. Ich habe das Foto noch nie gesehen. Das schwöre ich. Moment, das ist doch Major Barrett. Sind Sie hinter dem Herr?
Ja.
Er weiß etwas. Man sieht's an seinen Augen.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are we gonna do? We got a gun pointed on him from the other angle.
Angeblickt ist durchgedreht. Würde abgezogen.
Droh ihm, Kurt. Hat Angst.
Man, us punching the tree.
Ist jetzt am Meer stationiert in Newport. Mehr weiß ich nicht.
He is in Newport, Katrin, and I will find him. I will find Barrett. It's only a matter of time.
Katrine showed me the letter. Kurt's search for Barrett had led him to the Belgian coast. He'd found him. Whatever Kurt's plan was, it wasn't going to end well. And Katrine knew it.
Katrine looks way
She
different
begged
there
me to
than...
save her husband. I didn't know if I could find Kurt. Hell, didn't know if I wanted to. But I did have the balloon. And one crazy idea.
I suppose they will call me a deserter now. But I never cared for this war anyway. I only ever cared for Max. Our son, my boy.
Katrine gave me a map of Europe and Kurt's old hunting rifle. I don't know which one of us was more surprised that the balloon even floated.
(11/11) Armistice Day. Oh, I'm gonna go back with Kurt again, I think.
The world would have his armistice, and I would have my answers.
Also, 11/11 now. I've been wondering why.
Perhaps you...
Armistice Day.
Perhaps you even think I'm mad. But I did what I had to do for our family, Katrin. And I found him. I found Major Barrett.
I thought I saw something.
Oi! What are you doing here, filthy Fritz? Nearly the armistice anyhow. You lost, Fritz. You lost.
Just... the idea of war, like... when you're going to be killing somebody and when you don't. Like, when you recognize that there's no point.
Miller. More wine.
I thought I was here to take photographs, sir.
You are here to get me wine. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Is he literally just by himself in an old, like, seaside house? I mean, Miller's there, but...
How many, I wonder? How many lives lost under Major Barrett's command? They were just boys. Christ. They were just children.
So the psychopath is having some regrets?
I sent better men than me to their deaths. I robbed better men than me of their sons. But it's over now. It's over. No more. Enough.
Yeah. Having regrets about all his actions. I mean, and it's war. Not everything he did was quote-unquote wrong, but shooting a prisoner sure was. Oh. Oh, that's how we're moving forward.
You can't see the war from the ground.
A prop
because
on an
on the
outboard
ground,
motor.
You are the war. I'll never forget that moment. Because in that moment, I truly understood what I'd been a part of. But I was tired, and I needed sleep. I barely knew which way was up anymore. What the hell was I even doing here? Maybe Kurt found Barrett days ago. Hell, maybe Kurt was already dead.
his hell catchphrase. Still love it. It's hilarious.
Miller! Wine!
Yes, sir. Coming, sir. Photograph the armistice, he said. You'll be famous, he said. All I'm doing is fetching wine for an alcoholic.
Armistice embroidery, 1 of 1. The fact it's still the fact that I have to combo scroll with the controller and select with the mouse is beyond asinine. Armistice. The signature of the armistice is the result of a complex process in which both sides communicate their conditions in an attempt to negotiate. The agreement is signed just after 5 a.m. on 11 November 1918. Both sides agree on a 6-hour window to allow the news to reach their soldiers. 11 a.m. on 11 November is agreed as the moment when the fighting will stop. 11/11. My ignorance of history kept me from knowing that because, oh, whoa, he's so drunk he doesn't even care that I'm here.
Miller! For the love of all that is holy, where the hell is my wine?
That wine cellar leads out of the ground back into the attic or
He was
the
a good photographer,
rafters.
that Harry. A good lad. I should never have brought him into all this. I hope you made it home to your girl, Harry. To your old life.
He just went out the door. But which door? This was the closer one. No. Whoa! He's a good soldier. He knew I was there.
Kurt. Did I even want to save a man who didn't trust me?
Und du hast dieses Bild gemacht! Du warst dort! Der Tod!
I don't know how much you can talk about lack of trust when you still don't speak each other's language.
I wasn't a friend. To him, I was the enemy now. A true friend would have heard me out. A true friend wouldn't have assumed the worst. I always thought if you cared about someone, that was unconditional, right?
No. It means the conditions can be pretty extreme, but...
The Fritz awakes, I see. I would apologize for knocking you out, Fritz, but, well, I'm just not sorry. But I am curious about these little souvenirs of yours. So many German casualties must be quite painful to look at. That's what you get for starting a war, I suppose. It's over now, Fritz. You lost.
Du hast mir meinen Sohn genommen.
Whoa.
Come on, Fritz. Give me something to work with here.
That was
What
so
else have
fast I
we
didn't have
got
time to
here?
react.
How did you get this picture? Are you a spy or something?
Es interessiert mich ein Dreck, was du sagst. Genau wie deine Fotos. Einen Dreck. Was hast du mit meinem Sohn gemacht?
I've got myself a feisty one here. What larks?
What? Did you actually hit him?
Let's try another. Hang on a second. These look an awful lot like pictures taken by a friend of mine. These are Harry Lambert's photos. What did you do to him? I'm listening, Fritz.
Du kennst ihn. Dessen Namen ich nicht mehr ausspreche. Er widert mich an. Genau wie du. Er hat gesehen, wie sie meinen Sohn gefangen hielten und nichts getan. Nichts!
So, there I was, right before the armistice, mid-air in a homemade balloon. I was free up there, free to choose. Did I risk my life for a man who hated me? Or live the life I always imagined? Share my photos with the world? Go home?
I'm guessing one direction or the other makes the choice. Is this telling me like good ending, bad ending? Oh, I guess that's not where I make the choice.
This is you in this picture. What the hell happened? Did you kill him? Is he dead? Answer me! If I found out you hurt Harry, you will beg me to kill you quickly.
Ich bin nicht hier, über ihn zu sprechen. Er ist mir egal, wie du mir egal bist. Ich bin deinetwegen hier. Ich will dich, Major Barrett.
Oh, he knows my name. Ha ha! This just keeps getting better. Ah!
Ja, ich kenne deinen
slowly
Namen.
violent
Und
actions.
ich kenne diesen Harry. Ich kenne euch. Ist er dein Sklave, dein Lakai? Hilft
Yeah, look
er
at
dir
this.
für Ruhm und Ehre, Unschuldige zu töten?
This clear,
Er
like,
ist doch schlimmer als du.
split in the storm.
Er ist ein Feigling mit einer Kamera, der glaubt, er wäre ein Held. And you are the finest of men, Harry.
I cannot bear the thought of a world without you in it.
We have to
I
save
love
Kurt.
you.
It's the right thing to do.
Now and always.
Like, they're even showing that it's like the more tumultuous thing.
First chance you get. Go home to your girl.
Last picture, Fritz. So what about this one? Found this one in your inside pocket. What's so special about it, Fritz? Hang on a minute. That's me. Now you've really got my attention. And who's this young fellow I'm threatening?
Finger weg von dem Bild. Finger weg, du Mörder! Du. Erinnerst du dich an ihn, Barrett? Weißt du überhaupt, wie er heißt? Sein Name ist Max Waldner und er ist ein guter Mann. Er hat an diesen Krieg geglaubt und er wollte die Welt verändern. Er ist mein Sohn. Mein Sohn. Und du hast ihn mir genommen. Wo ist er jetzt? Sag mir, was mit Max geschehen ist. Oder ich schwöre beim Allmächtigen und bei allem, was mir heilig ist.
Oh, Fritz, I have no idea what you're saying.
Dude.
Keine Nachricht von Koch heute. Ich versuche mir keine Sorgen zu machen. Lucy braucht ihren Vater. Sie muss wissen, dass er in Sicherheit ist.
Du, Papa, bleib
Like, the other choice would be so much more comfortable, but, like, we lived with this guy's wife and daughter.
You
like,
should never have come
help
here,
take care of them.
You
We
see, to
can't
me,
just let him...
You're just one last little bit of war left to fight. We're moments away from peace, you and I. Funny in a way. How about a photo? For posterity. You understand? I'll get the camera.
Oh, we actually did. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Lose not.
Run.
That drunkard. I do not remember it clearly, but I escaped and I ran.
Fritz!
Oh, crap. Writers were
I made up
frickin'
my
coming
mind.
in on the balloon.
I had a friend, and he needed my help. I wanted to help Kurt, but for all I knew, he'd kill me. So I let the pigeon go. I wasn't far away now, and the bird had found Kurt before. I hoped she would again. But first, I had to land, and I hadn't thought that far ahead.
What's the pigeon gonna do? What? Oh! Well, you're not going back on that. "5 minutes until peace." So the war is still on for the next 5 minutes.
I survived, and I thought I'd heard gunshots. I had no idea if Kurt was nearby. But if he'd found Barrett, he wouldn't be safe. I had to hurry.
Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Is this supposed to be snow or sand? Like, I'm assuming like sand, like the beach. Part of the downside of this artistic choice.
Barrett was determined and relentless. I knew he would not give up until he found me. For a fleeting moment, I almost respected him. Almost.
Come on now, my little pretty friend.
The bird, you're supposed to find him, not
I
fly
hadn't heard it
past him.
for over a year, but I'd recognize that voice anywhere. At first, they were just two figures in the distance. But the closer I got, the clearer it all became.
Is that Fritz and that's Barrett? So we need to like cut Barrett off at the pass.
It was Barrett, all right, and Kurt had found him.
Hiding is not one of your strengths, I see. What was your plan, just out of interest? You come here, you find me. What then? You don't even speak English.
What is happening with the subtitles?
What were you planning to do?
Sorry for the subtitles, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Well.
There we go. I just had to apologize for
Harry?
them.
Harry Lambert? What the hell are you doing here?
Harry.
Kurt, I can explain.
Kurt, I can explain everything.
Harry? Was machst du denn hier? Huh?
I'm here to save him. I'm sorry, sir.
I came here to save him. I'm so sorry, sir.
Ich will antworten, Barrett. Antworten! Was hast du mit meinem Sohn gemacht? Sprich! Was hast du mit ihm gemacht? Antworte mir!
Jesus Christ, Harry! Who the hell are you fighting for?
Sir, did you kill that prisoner?
Please, sir, just tell us. Did you kill that prisoner back in Vimy?
I don't know what he wants. He's crazy.
Na komm! Bring ihn zum Reden, Harry.
He's not crazy.
No, he's not crazy. He's a father.
Oh, du erinnerst dich an ihn. Ja, du hast ihm eine Waffe an den Kopf gehalten. Wie ich dir jetzt meine Waffe an den Kopf halte, das war mein Sohn.
Come on, Fritz. We've all lost someone we care about. It's war.
Think of Katrin, think of Lucy.
I'm here to help. Think of Katrine. Think of Lucy.
Ich mach das für Katrin. Für Katrin. Und für Lucy. Meine Lucy.
Just put the gun down. Look behind you, Fritz. I've got far more guns than you have.
Where were these guys before? Lower Harry's gun. Ah!
Just tell him his son's alive, sir, and we can all go home.
War mein Junge.
We've all lost people we love. All of us.
Fehlt mir.
Whew. Okay, they put their guns down. Everybody's guns are down? No. Kurt still has his, but he's not pointing anymore. Jeez Louise. Is that the end?
So, that was it. The Major never forgave me. I lost everything. They called me a traitor, a Fritz lover, a yellow. They still do.
They spared me, Katrin, but I still wonder if I should have killed Barrett. It's a burden I will have to live with. What happened to Max goes unpunished.
Word spread, even here back home. Taylor won't let me back in the store. Julia won't speak to me.
Seriously?
No doubt they will praise him for his heroism. But, Katrin, we know the truth. We know who he really is. They will not keep me for much longer. Please tell Lucy I'm sorry. I will be home soon.
We gotta understand. I couldn't shoot him. He was my friend.
I mean, we kept two people from killing each other that really wanted to, so... Is that it? That's it. In loving memory of all the men, women, and animals that died during the Great War. Wow. Wow. Look at all the in memory of. These were people that they knew. My grandfather. Nurse in World War II. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Guys. That was a pretty, like, gut punch of an ending. But I really liked it. Here's why I liked it. We did the right thing, but that doesn't mean that everything wrapped up in a nice little bow for us, you know? Because just because you do the right thing doesn't mean you're going to be rewarded for it. But it doesn't make it any less the right thing to do. We stopped Fritz, wow, sorry. We stopped Kurt, sorry, called him Fritz like 90 times. We stopped Kurt from tarnishing that much more of his soul, you know? Going after this guy and killing him. Like, he was already carrying the war with him. And can you imagine if he had succeeded on this? Like, how much that would have messed him up? So we, like, stopped that from happening. But he has to live with never getting that closure or justice for his son. So his arc doesn't end happily. We gave away everything we had on Harry's side. We gave away his home. We gave away his career. We gave away his girl. He was branded a traitor and a coward. Like, for doing the right thing and saving his friend and stopping a murder, like stopping both of them from killing each other. Like, yet there was no like good repercussions of that. Like, he's still gonna live with the actual outcome of his actions, and that's pretty intense that they would end it that way. So story-wise, I think it resolved itself beautifully. I would say from the moment we found out about Max, that Max was the POW, that was when everything, like, the story got excellent. It had a bit of a slow burn in the beginning, parts here and there, kind of so-so, but that last 40 minutes was fantastic. Jeez Louise. So story-wise, yeah, pretty good. I would say for the art style, I know that some people are not going to like it. I think I'm kind of on that bandwagon as well. I mean, they really went for the whole oil painting vibe, and they did it well, but it really was kind of hard to look at sometimes, and it really muddied some of the visuals. I think there might have been a sharper, cleaner way to do it, and still have a really cool, like, painting-esque look. But that's just my opinion on it. Obviously, I couldn't do it any better. But yeah, so like visually, it's so-so. Gameplay-wise, it's a story game. It's a Telltale, you know, make decisions, explore kind of adventure game. But yeah, overall, I still think it's worth playing it just for that last bit of story. And I know I'm gonna have to go on now and do some Googling on YouTube and look for other endings and see how else that could have gone, because there's at least 3 ways I can think of. You know, Harry's dead, Barrett's dead, or Kurt's dead. You know, we just happen to save everybody. That doesn't mean how it's always going to go down. Okay, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. It can be, like I said, could be slow, but I think it was worth it for this last episode. I think the results really were worth the journey. Do we have anything else coming up? No, back to the main menu. Okay, so, guys, as always, when I wrap something up, just want to say thank you if you watched through the whole thing. Really appreciate your time on that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, feel free to check out my channel. There's lots of other videos out there. Maybe you'll find something else that is up your alley, sparks your interest. If you're interested about what I'm going to do next, I do plan on having some more videos forthcoming. I'm thinking that our next one is going to be, I don't remember the full title, but it's Captain Awesome. It's kind of a sequel or a spiritual successor to, what was the game? Life is Strange. As a matter of fact, I think it might even be a lead-in to another game. I guess I'll find that out. I know that it was free to play, and it's a little short one. I thought it'd be a fun one to cap off this week with. But, yeah, I think I want to give that a shot. I do have some plans for a lot of different stuff in the future, and so hopefully you'll stick around and see what those things are. I think it's going to be a good variety of different games, of things to check out. But either way, guys, if you watch this, thank you so much. As always, I appreciate you, and hope you check out some more stuff. But until then, take care of yourselves.